Okay, I really hope this is the last video I have to put up about this whole Doctor Who fan business, okay, because I cannot believe I'm still getting arguments. I'm still getting people posting comments on the last two videos that I just put up, and they're still, they're still in the dark. They still don't understand. Y'all still don't understand what I'm saying, what my argument is. Okay, so I'm gonna post this video, and I hope this is the last one I have to do. Alright, I'm gonna try to explain my point, my argument, as clearly and simply as I can, okay? And if this video does not answer your questions, then I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to make you understand what I'm saying, okay? Because this is not a question of what my videos. This is not a question of opinion. This is not a question of personal taste or anything like this. This is logical. This is completely sense. This is common sense and logic, okay, that I'm talking about here, okay? Alright, first of all, alright, look, this is what I'm trying to say, okay? Well, my argument, okay, is it doesn't have anything to do with, okay, Doctor Who fans should all think the same. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that all Doctor Who fans should think the same and believe in the same stuff and like the same stuff in the series. There are some Doctor Who fans who completely hate Rose, and then there are other Doctor Who fans that like Rose. That's the fan base is diverse. Okay, but there's a lot of stuff about the series though that true Doctor Who fans it's just. Okay, look, there are certain parameters, okay, there are certain criteria that you have to meet to be classified as a fanatic of a television series, okay, and it's not just Doctor Who. We're talking about Blake 7, The Prisoner, Lost in Space, Space 1999, The Twilight Zone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of television series it is, okay, but there are certain criteria that you have to feel. Just like Star Trek. Okay, there's certain criteria that you have to, that classifies you, that makes you a Trekkie, okay? Now, somebody who tunes into Star Trek once in a blue moon is not a Trekkie, okay? Somebody who follows the series as much as I have, the original series and Next Generation and all that stuff, I'll willingly admit that I'm a Trekkie, because I've been watching Star Trek since I was old enough to know what a TV was, okay? But, alright, this is what my argument is, okay? I'm not saying that that some people can be Doctor Who fans and some people can't. That's not what I'm saying, okay? And my point is that everybody is calling themselves a Doctor Who fan now. Everybody, okay? Regardless of the criteria, and it irritates me, okay? Because I know it's just a technicality, but look, you got to know what the definition of a fanatic is, okay? A fanatic is somebody who is just obsessed about a particular object or a particular thing, okay, and they know everything they can about it, okay. A fanatic, if the only reason that you watch Doctor Who is, if the only thing that you know about the series is David Tennant is hot or something, okay, you're not a Doctor Who fan, okay. That is not meeting the criteria of a fanatic, okay. Not a Doctor Who fanatic anyway. It may meet the criteria of a David Tennant fanatic, but it does not meet the criteria of a Doctor Who fanatic, okay. A Doctor Who fanatic knows about how the Daleks got their name, the original planet that the Daleks came from, the original planet the Time Lords come from, how the TARDIS works, how and why it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, what TARDIS stands for, where the original Cybermen are from, all this little, anything that has to do with the Doctor Who universe, these people know. This is common knowledge for a Doctor Who fan. Okay, this is not something that somebody is going to tell me that. I've had somebody on YouTube tell me that this just because I don't know all these little tidbits and little bits of information about it doesn't make me any less of a Doctor Who fan. Well, okay, yeah, okay. So there are some Doctor Who fans out there that know less about the Doctor Who universe than other fans. Okay, I'm sure there are some Doctor Who fans that know less than I do. Okay, and I'm not saying that those people are not Doctor Who fans, okay? But if you watch Doctor Who and you don't know anything about the series, you've been watching it since 2006, since David Tennant come on, and you still don't know anything about the series. You don't know what it's about, and you don't care what it's about. All you cared about was David Tennant, and now you're up in arms because David Tennant is gone. You're not a fanatic of the television program Doctor Who. Okay, I mean, how can you call yourself that? I mean, tell me, please tell me. Okay, just alright. If you still want to argue me about this, alright, tell me how that makes you a fanatic. Tell me how that alone makes you a fanatic of Doctor Who. Alright, I understand that it makes you a fanatic of David Tennant, but it doesn't make you a fanatic of Doctor Who. Okay, so and these other people that just tune into it here and there are calling themselves Doctor Who fans. Okay, but they too do not meet the criteria of a fanatic. Okay, they may like Doctor Who. Okay, but you don't watch it enough, and you don't put yourself out there and you don't strive enough to know as much about the series as you can to be considered a fanatic. Okay, that's just I mean, it's almost like the term is being used too loosely nowadays. It's just like if I mean, I hate One Tree Hill, but because I had to sit through an episode with my ex-girlfriend, I'm a One Tree Hill fan. Okay. I mean, look, back in the 90s when the original Beverly Hills 90210 was on, back in the 90s, okay, I used to think that Tori Spelling was hot, okay, but I still was not a Beverly Hills 90210 fan, okay, and to this day, I will not say that I am one, okay. I used to watch it every now and then with my brother, my older brother, because, I mean, I thought Tori Spelling was cute, okay, but not then and not now, I consider myself a Beverly Hills 90210 fan, because, I mean, I hate that kind of stuff, but I mean, come on, people. This is ridiculous. How can anybody still be arguing on this? I mean, I can't get my point any clearer. And some people are questioning because people are saying that I should think that every Doctor Who fan should pass my quiz. All right, the only stuff that's on the quiz is just the quiz is common knowledge for a Doctor Who fanatic. Okay, the quiz should be harmless to a Doctor Who fan. Okay, it's harmless to anybody. The only content on that quiz is what would be common knowledge for a Doctor Who fanatic. All right, so you're not gonna use my quiz against me. Okay, in an argument. So forget it. That's it. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it to you guys. What I'm trying to argue with. What my argument is. My argument is that some people out there that are calling themselves Doctor Who fans do not meet the criteria to be called a fanatic of the television series. Okay, and for that they don't have the right to call themselves a Doctor Who fan. All right, but they do it anyway because they watch it. And that's it. Just because they tune into it from here and there, they think that they're a Doctor Who fan. Alright, and it's just, I mean, come on. I've had enough of it. I can't take this anymore. And especially, some people have been commenting on my videos that I put up, the messages to fans. I forgot what he said. He said something like, why do I dislike Doctor Who fans so much, or something like that, and I mean I mean, I'm not saying that if you don't like Doctor Who, that's fine with me. I don't care, that's no big deal. I don't like you any less. If you've got the guts to tell me that you did watch a few episodes of Doctor Who, but you willingly admit that you're not a Doctor Who fan, I mean, I'll have the utmost respect for you, because you were honest with me. All right, you didn't try to make a fool out of yourself by trying to argue me down with useless information, that makes no sense anyway. All right, because it's just like, I don't know how else to explain it, But I mean, if you can do that, that's fine. Okay, I don't have a problem. But it's just everybody, I mean, particularly the female audience, and I mean, I've met a few females that just know everything there is to know, probably know more than I do about Doctor Who, and they're younger than I am, but I mean, there's some people out there who, some of these females that don't, I mean, when these females get on these some of these videos on YouTube and start talking about it, it looks like a Twilight convention, okay? Because I mean, they're discussing things that are completely unrelated to the series. They're discussing Rose Tyler and Doctor Who, or Rose Tyler and the Doctor, and that's it. That's all they're discussing. And that's a subplot. That's a small, very small element in the series. The series was not about the Doctor and Rose. The series was about Doctor Who. So I hope that was clear. Maybe that was clear for y'all. I really don't know. I tried to jot down, as easily as I could what I wanted to say, what I wanted to cover. And I mean, I can't get it any clearer than that. You know, but again, my argument is that some people out there that call themselves Doctor Who fans do not meet the criteria. If you look at fanatic in the dictionary, like stop bugging me about it and just do that for me. Alright, don't ask me stupid questions. Look up fanatic in the dictionary first, okay? And then you'll see why. I mean, some people don't meet that criteria. I mean, they meet the criteria 100% for a David Tennant fan, but not a Doctor Who fan. Okay, if you don't know anything about the series except that David Tennant was the lead role, you don't meet criteria to be called a Doctor Who fan. I'm sorry, you don't. Okay, end of the line, case closed. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Okay, I'm done.